China's economy is gaining steam. The world's second largest economy grew in the first quarter at its fastest pace since 2015. But some warning signs persist. Eunice Yoon reports tonight from Shanghai.
China posted strong growth in the first quarter. Q1 GDP came in at 6.9% from a year ago, beating expectations. But the concern remains that the solid headline number was due to Beijing stimulating the old economy in China, steel mills and property developers, instead of shifting to new types of growth, such as consumption. Retail sales for March jumped by 10.9%, much healthier than the previous 2 months. Yet there's still a lot of uncertainty about whether consumer spending is picking up to a meaningful degree. This is what the CEO of Yum China told me about how big a role he thinks the consumer is playing in the Chinese economy today.
There are two key measures of how consumers are responding. The first is the number of new restaurants that you build. And the second is, in existing restaurants, what are sales looking like? So I think on both those metrics, we've been encouraged.
Industrial output for March accelerated to 7.6% on-year growth from 6.3% in the first 2 months. Fixed asset investment expanded 9.2%. The economy is still reliant on FAI, and that's raising concerns about rising debt, excess capacity, and just how long this uptick can last. On top of that, uncertainty in the China-U.S. relationship has weighed on growth prospects here, though the president of the American Chamber of Commerce in Shanghai told me he's encouraged after the Trump administration decided to refrain from labeling China a currency manipulator.
If one looks strictly speaking at the Treasury Department's criteria for labeling a country a currency manipulator, China doesn't satisfy the three that the Treasury Department has stated. I mean, the one that they do satisfy is China does have a large trade surplus with the United States.
He said fears of a trade war have subsided among American businesses here, though many still expect to see trade skirmishes. For Nightly Business Report, I'm Eunice Yoon in Shanghai.